A major powwow was held in Onion Lake over the weekend. It was a celebration of First Nations people coming together to honor their culture and identity through dancing and customs. Now, as Anastasia reports, for many, it was also a time for healing.
It's my happy place. It's a place where I can come enjoy myself, be around my friends, and do something that I really enjoy, also while healing myself.
For Randy Lynn Candeline, she's taking part in the powwow after a long hiatus, turning her life around.
It was more of a lifestyle change. I chose a life of sobriety, and dancing was part of it. And I moved away to another province, away from my family, and dancing was my way of coping with my loneliness and stuff, and it's been life-changing ever since.
And Randy Lynn isn't alone. For Todd Half, dancing is a way of life.
You feel better after every dance, but I think the funnest part for me is the people, my friends, my family, because a lot of us work during the winter. Like me, I work during the winter, and then come summertime, we all just get together, and it's pretty fun.
Many of the colorful and intricate costumes tell a different story during the dance.
The prairie chicken dance comes from the Blackfoot people in southern Alberta, and what the dance is, it's a courting dance, it's a mating dance.
And that's what the powwow is all about, strengthening your ties to your culture while bettering yourself as a person.
I dance jingle dress, and it's a healing dress, so it's good. It's a place for prayers and also a place for sobriety too. It's a ceremony, so drugs and alcohol aren't allowed, so it's a safe place for me.
Anna Stanislaw, Newcap News.
A wide variety of colorful cars were parked on the lawn at Lions Park on the weekend. The Lloyd Auto Club held its annual specialty car show, and as Annika Novate reports, this year's proceeds went to a local man recovering from an industrial mishap.
And we wish you all the best and a great recovery.
Evan Wolgeen was in a car incident last year while working. A tire blew up in his face. He's almost speechless when thinking of the support he's receiving.
Pretty awesome. I feel pretty important.
Organizers say about 100 cars were in attendance.
There's something about having a show on grass that is just wonderful, and then it's so easy to wander around the cars and look at the cars.
And the club also funds a scholarship towards a grade 12 student who is going into motor vehicle trades. Whiting says there's always a good turnout.
There's no other way to say it but generous. And the car lovers are here, and the people that own the cars are here, and it just seems to be a really good mix.
Well, this is a lot bigger than I thought it was going to be because all the rain and stuff.
Annika Novate, Newcap News.
Now, it's said that St. Paul has been a pit stop for extraterrestrials since the world's first flying saucer landing pad was built there in 1967. Now, in retrospect this week from the archives, Brian Hardy takes a look at a story about the first ever St. Paul UFO conference. But before we get to that, we're going to take a look at a carpenter working with the grain-worn wood of prairie elevator shafts.
This week in 1993, we're introduced to the wonderful world of elevator wood.
Every piece is unique. You cannot find.
Peter Kirk is a carpenter with a mission. A few years ago, he discovered a woodworking secret. Wood from prairie elevators.
This belt is a continuous belt, moving all the time, carrying the grain up. The cups are overflowing, so the grain falls back down the shaft. And this is just causing a constant polishing, buffing, wear patterns. It just keeps on contouring, scooping the wood out. It's just incredible.
Kirk says the contoured fir and pine wood makes for beautiful and unique woodwork, all with a touch of history.
There you go. Beautiful picture frame. Perfect for framing the photograph of a farm. Here's the farm that grew the grain that made the wood that way.
Darcy Modine, NewsHour.
It's July 1998, and aliens have landed in St. Paul.
Do they really exist, or are they simply a figment of the imagination? That's the question UFO researchers and enthusiasts gathered in St. Paul to try and answer this week.
I believe that the general public is inclined to accept the idea that there's life elsewhere in the universe.
Though the town has long been associated with the unidentified flying objects, this is the first time it has hosted such a conference, drawing crowds from across Canada and the United States. Many who believe in the extraterrestrial being are also convinced of a government conspiracy theory. From Area 51 in the Nevada desert to alleged alien autopsies, the question has been raised as to how much governments really know. Whether they know anything or not, the mystery remains, and until further evidence is revealed or understood, scientists and believers will continue their quest to uncover the truth.
Join us next time for a crime worthy of Hollywood on Retrospect, this week from the archives.